I'm diNo, and I have a mandala obsession. However, it's led me to many cool inventions, including this one, which I'm about to show you today, which is the cheapest, most affordable, and coolest way to make your own animation tool for under $2 with just wooden pieces, 2 tacks, cutting, a little protractor, and you've got it. You've got the ability to make unlimited amounts of art animate in the same way that people did in the 1860s with a machine, a little device, actually not even a machine, handheld thing, somewhat similar to this, called the Phenokistiscope. I call this the diNokistiscope. I'm going to show you how to make it right now, just like $2 or less. It's amazing. Great little gift, great project, and infinite potential for amazing discoveries and incredible artwork that can change and animate right before your eyes with just a little twist of the hand. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. You're going to love it.
And here are the tools that you will use to make your diNokistiscope for under $2. The art on the left, you can see you cut that into different frames, use a protractor, create little pizza slices. Same with this. Grab a sturdy piece of paper, cardboard or thicker paper, cut it into slices, make sure the holes are even and make sure they're a little bit thick so you can see through it. These 2 clips will be used to hold the spool in place so that it doesn't slide up and down the dowel rod. That spool will be where you hold your hand while you're spinning the dowel rod and the diNokistiscope around. So it loosely kind of goes, so you want the hole to be bigger than the dowel rod itself. And here's the way.
Alright, it's as easy as this. You ready? You can get this, a dowel rod, anywhere for like 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents. So first of all, we're going to take this. This is something you can get in an art store. It's just kind of like a spool. It's got to have 2 holes through it because you need it to slide around. And the hole has to be a decent amount bigger than the dowel rod. So you want that right there. And that's what you're going to hold on to when it spins. Put a clip down at the bottom. Clip a little bit above it right at the top. Just like that. And this clip you can actually use in other ways too, because this, the gravity will take that one. And you'll be all set. After that, take a tack and stick it in the middle of the dowel. Kind of just ease it in there, get it in there on both sides, because you're going to need the ability to stick a tack in each side. So first of all, in order to make the artwork, which will go on one side, you can create any kind of artwork. You'd be amazed at what a simple spiral or anything will look like when you're doing stuff like this. So for one side, take the artwork, put the tack in, right in the center, find the center of the artwork, that's very important. Place it right in that hole, right at the bottom, and push in the tack just as tight as possible so that the artwork pretty much sticks to the wood and acts with the wood, so it'll spin with the speed of the wood. So you've got that right there. Now this part is where you'll need the protractor, which is, in order to make the actual image animate, you have to look at it through a filter, some kind of screeny kind of thing, so that the image, your eyes can actually see it instead of it looking like a blurred mess. So depending on how you, what value of angles you use, you can create different animations. So this one has about 20-degree angles, cut slivers that are pretty thick so you can still see the image through. Make sure they're thick enough so that you can see the image through. And you can also use brown paper, white paper, black paper might even work the best. But anything that the less that distracts from your image, the better in your animation. But so you can do one with 30 degrees, you could do one with 36 degrees, really any kind of multiple of 360, you can carve it, and the animations that happen when you spin will be totally unique per disc. So you're going to want to make a bunch of these with different angles. So cut those out, and then again, put the tack through, get the tack, find the center, find the hole. This one I made a little too big, you don't want to do that, you want to just get a tack hole, just like on the other side, right through the center, and then put it right into the hole on this side. Jam it in there so it's tight. If you have to, make sure it spins with it. Yep, this one didn't, so I'm going to actually have to turn it to this side where it's got a little bit of, it's kind of easier because it's got some leftover paper that I can then clip onto. It's all about finding your own way. But if I had done this one properly and just put the tack right through the center, it would stick right in perfectly. I just happened to do this before and did it a different way. So here you go. Then you've got it, just as easy as that. You're able to see and spin the image and see it through the thing. Now I'll show you some close-ups of what this will look like, but that's easy. That's as easy as it comes. It's basically a toy, and there's so many different alterations of it. You can hold it like this from the middle and spin it. You just want to look through there at the image. You can replace it with all different kinds of art. Just take the tack off, put it back in. So easy. There's even a way you can make add another spool to this side and have a string so it pulls, and then you can pull the string back and forth. I'll show you how to make that again in a different version. But you want stuff just like this, so you can see it and it animates beautifully. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Try it. Definitely try it.